All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better. And we all like to see Chigo. So bring yourself over here, bro. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. If you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, and they go right back to him. And he only manages hard. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Yellow. And go on. Easy. 15.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on the opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
19.
Working now from the gun. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
2nd and 3 now. They'll run it from the gun.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
Ready. Let's cook it, 19. Broncos. Hey.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
3 on the board, and now he'll send this one sailing. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Case. That lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running it with Hampton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to Hampton. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's defense all over this one.
No gain on the play.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hero 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Too quickly here.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
43, 15. Go leg. Hey, 57. 15. Hey, color.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. It's nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now run with Hampton. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you foul it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Again, it's Hampton. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They're down to their final 1 in this half. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
43.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Yellow.
Running right side by McMillan. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. There was all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on. The same thing with their throws.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More coming your way from Brooklyn. Stick around.
Get out of here with a W, offense. Let's get some points on the board.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Tag. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
3rd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18.
Hey, motion. Hey, go.
Ready.
Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's a big strike to Hill. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
It's a gain of
Offense in the hurry up here.
And a Brooklyn 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
To number 89.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
That's good.
Give him 13 on that play. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10
Moving
at the
quickly, trying to get
45-yard
set.
line.
70
Most back in. He must back in.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Here's Andrew Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 39-yard line.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
They're going play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready, set. Check. Get it. Ready.
Back to the well again. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
That's a 45-yard line.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd. That finds the rookie from Wisconsin, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives him a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Let's go.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the 6.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
19.
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means Third down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Third and short here, trying to pass. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready,
They'll throw it. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
The give here on second. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up third and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Pat! Cook it! 70 Timberwolves!
Crutch! Crutch!
They give it to him again. This gets the first and more. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Aviators cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. Only fair. He got them the touchdown, so they let him pick up the 2 as well. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
The Saints take
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. And inside give to Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one's complete right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offensive line fast.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
For the gun. Here's Hampton.
That's got to be so frustrating for them. When you're fighting the good fight, you even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. All right, here we go. Second down.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Complete out to the right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Hey, Sunday.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
It's a gain
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Saints first down. First and goal, New Orleans.
Attack! Hey, yo, go gun.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints take a fourth quarter lead.
Touchdown, Saints.
Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returnable from the 2.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Get it? Cowboy 80. Ryan. Push. Panther 60.
Here's the handoff. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. 19 Cowboy 80. Go.
Another carry for him. He will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now to the running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Gets a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 45.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door.
Ready up.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Likely. Unlock line. On the top. Step.
Hand off to the back. Give him about 3 on that first down carry.
Ball carrier.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
On the tackle.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw it. That's on a quick hitter. And he'll have it down at the 44-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn.
That's another
Aviators
Brooklyn
losing by
first down.
7.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. Ready.
First down. Play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Okay, ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now. Hits his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First and 10 from the 32.
7 Pirates. Bronco 80. Go.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Be the pace here as the clock continues to run.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw.
At the Saints' 24-yard line.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So they hurry up here.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 17-yard
Out of the
line.
shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Working quickly here.
19, trap 50, trap
First and
50.
goal at the 4-yard line.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
They'll throw it on first and goal. Getting out to his left. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. And 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hip, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Yellow. Attack.
Now to throw. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Attack. Fight on these two.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Complete out to the right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Hey, 57, yellow. Hey, Ribless. 180.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He's got a man left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Hampton now up the middle. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
So everything comes down to this from Cam Little. This one from 42 yards out. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This one from 42 yards out. The kick is good. He got it.
Is good.
And that, folks, is your game winner. So this a win on the road for the Saints. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Brooklyn.